how's it going? Well, good news is it just can't get any crazier than this, can it? Well, hold on. I'm not sure what the hell we got going on there, but that is a funeral home. You know? Okay, kids, let's get ready. Who wants to jump in the bouncy house with Grandpa one last time before we send him off? I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but it's just weird, right? Whiskey and I decide to start our morning, and we look out here, and when we first got out here, and they were just finishing setting up that bouncy castle house thing, whatever, right? I'm like, you know, that's a funeral home, a legit in business funeral home. I don't know what to, as a matter of fact, the hearse is parked right outside. Well, now I don't know, unless they're doing some kind of creepy Halloween thing. I don't know, right? That's new to me, and I'm just saying, yes, indeed, it can get crazier than this. It does every day, right? Anyways, so I've getting some videos finished up, putting them out there, and I realize some of them are old news, I guess, right? We could say. And by the time I get them uploaded, right, I got all these all the stuff that I'm like, well, I took the time to do all these recordings, but I had all these issues, ran out of space, all this stuff, but you know, so I'm going through, some of them are just getting scrapped, but I'm like, I don't want to waste them all, right? Otherwise, so I need to try to keep some content going too. And I'm not pushing for every day on content at the moment. I like to do like at least so many a week, X number a week, and then so many shorts and stuff, we'll see. But what we got today, I just want to take a quick minute to talk about an issue that's coming. First of all, it's going to get pretty bad sooner or later, more sooner than later, right? Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, and the thing is, they've been pushing us for civil war, for violence against each other, for just all-out chaos. And somehow Americans have shown enough resilience, even though it's a ridiculous mess right now, it's still, everyone's shown to be strong enough that they haven't fallen for it completely. But they're pushing for it, and there's things in the works. Maybe I'll show a few clips in here to talk, to show just some of the things that are happening. But one of the things is we're right now currently in this government shutdown, right? And of course they fearmonger on everything. Oh no, the government's shut down, the government's shut down. Well, as far as I'm concerned, stop taxing us, right? And you guys can stay shut down because you ain't been doing a damn bit of good. I'm not happy with the service, are you? Then quit putting up with it, right? But the thing is, they're not going to quit taxing you, and you're going to continue putting up with it. All of us are, right? And they're not working, but you're still paying taxes, right? But the thing is coming out now, there's a big worry that once we get into November, that they're cutting all the EBT, food stamps, whatever, right? Government assistance. And you got some people taking it serious and giving little warnings about it, and you got other people making big jokes about it. Oh, well, these single moms figuring it out now and all this shit, right? And because you got a lot of dumbasses going on Twitter or YouTube or wherever, and oh, they're gonna cut my benefits, you better be sure I'll do this or that, right? And then some of them outright saying, you got to support my family, the taxpayers got to support my family. Well, that's not true, right? And you need to get a clue. But what we need to realize, so we're making, calling these people out for all the foolishness that's going on, and we're not realizing that this is exactly where they pushed society. They created it to be this way, made people to believe these things, and now they're going to rip the rug out from under them, right? And I'm saying this as somebody, in my situation right now, it's as bad as it can get, but I'm not dependent on government assistance. I keep refusing, even though some people, even though I paid into it and all this shit, right? It's not the point. The point is, one, it's such much so much more deeper than we're realizing. One, let's take it for the danger part of it that's coming, that very well could be coming. They're doing everything to push us into violence against each other, right? And so now they're going to rip away. Look, you get people start starving. I don't care what you think about them. Maybe they're low lives or whatever. Not everybody on assistance. A lot of these people do need it. And the thing is, this will for sure start causing some violence and some real true chaos to break out. You better bet your ass. So be aware of that. But secondly, let's consider the opinions out there. Especially people on the right. Oh, Trump pulled out. They glorify this move by Trump because your media and your government, the heads of society got you believing so much that, these lowlifes don't deserve this money and they're mooching off of the backs of the taxpayers. Got you hating these people and judging them and everything else. Is that right? Think about that. Because, maybe some of these people could do better for themselves and whatever. But I'm not here to judge them. The point is, they were already approved for these stuffs by our government. Just like the whole border issue and the whole drug cartel issue, all this stuff that they're using to fearmonger us and using for excuses to go to war and spend more of your tax money, all this nonsense, it is all created by them to begin with. Your cartels were put in place by the CIA. Plain and simple, they control that shit. They're controlling all sides of everything, leading us into chaos and sitting back and letting us gonna fight against each other, right? We are judging against everything, okay? And you bet your ass they'll cut the food benefits. You know what's not getting cut? Nonsense space exploration, right? Billions of dollars being wasted on, right? Our support for foreign nations being upped, right? All this other nonsense that we got money to shell out on. Fixing up the White House, they say, that ain't gonna go on you. Yeah, it is, right? We're going broke all over this nation, yet every community is rebuilding stuff at the taxpayers' expense. Right here in Defiance, we just bought $6 million for some freaking building sitting empty, and $3 million to install an elevator into the courthouse. All these renovations in the courthouse, which it needed nothing. Hardly anyone goes there anyways, and they're acting like they need to make it bigger. It's nonsense, right? They got money for all this kind of nonsense from you, the taxpayer, when they want to. They got money to throw at Netanyahu and everything else, right? They got money to throw at building up the AI infrastructure. Money to throw at all their dreams. But yet we can't help our own. And then we got our own Americans judging our own, right? Oh, well, these low lives, and they're going to get their benefits cut, and they should, well, you know, and there are people abusing the system. I understand that, and I agree. But at the same time, you know, just like all the immigrants come over, you call them illegals or whatever. Who brought them over here? Who allowed that, right? It's not their fault. You can't put yourself in their shoes for once, right? You can't blame as much. You can't blame them as much as you can the people that caused it and allowed it to happen, right? And none of them are going to be held responsible, going to jail or anything else. I don't care how much Trump, blah, 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 this or that, to get you a hard on to continue following him. No one's going to jail that deserves it. And meanwhile, we're going to continue hating each other, hating immigrants, hating people on food stamps. You know, it's just, where does it end? You know, and why, America, if you're one of those people, tell me, why are you so concerned that a few people might be getting some food stamps or, you know, other government assistance, fellow Americans? You know, you can judge them however you want. Why are you so concerned about that, but you don't give a shit about the big welfare recipients, which are the super rich getting all our fucking tax dollars to send us into directions we don't want to go? Right? I just want to pose that question. Yeah, that's all we really got to say today, I suppose. We got other stuff we'll save for another video. Don't let this world get a hold of you like that. You know, we got to watch out for each other, because the people at the top are going to prepare to devour all of us. Get us to devour each other. You see that baby possum? You know, help those around you and be thoughtful and be prepared, because I'm not trying to get on the fear-mongering side. I'm just trying to always, the best as possible, try to stay ahead of their plan. And you know, it's not it don't take a genius to understand. You get people to start going hungry. They'll bring out a side that, you know, we haven't seen in a long time, and I don't think we're prepared for it. We're too busy thinking everybody's good, everything's gonna be all right. But most importantly, it's about how we judge each other. You know, this is just one small example. As I said, they got us judging each other on, because some family in your local community might be getting a few $100 of assistance. Meanwhile, the people that are running this country into the ground, draining it dry, and actually are stealing from you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Whiskey and I appreciate it very much. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.